Let me share my screen on Discord, I guess, is how we're going to do this.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Now, first thing we got to figure out is what race I play, right?
Sure. We can go any way you like. Can we take a look at your settings first, just to eliminate a couple of things?
Okay, that's up. Hang on. Let me fix some stuff. All right,
I was pretty proud to see that you won one of your 5 placement games.
Yeah, one.
Not bad.
It was the only non-orc player I went against, too.
All
right, so what settings?
This looks fine. Let's go to the sound.
I like the music.
Yeah, music is great. I use it too. I usually turn off ambient, but that's 100% up to you. You don't have to turn it off. Obviously, you play like this for custom games, so you're gonna like it. Let's go next. Input. This is fine.
I'm a grid gamer. Mm-hmm.
Good. That's better. It's too late for me, but save yourself. Let's go next. Oh yeah. Are you very particular about wanting only damaged health bars? Because always is a lot more informative, I feel like.
Why? Because you can see how many units are in quicker, like the enemy has?
I guess so. I mean, technically, if your unit doesn't have a health bar, do you personally parse it as they're very healthy? Like they're totally healthy? Because that's how it works, right?
Yeah, like if I only show damage, so the only benefit is I'd be quicker to count how many units are in a bunch.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the benefit to it. I have it usually. I'll just have to change it when I play, you know, custom games.
If
because
that's too obnoxious, we can stay on damaged. But
I only changed it to this because of tower defense games. You can imagine how annoying it can be in tower defense.
Oh sure, okay, I got it. So we can use this, and if you don't like it, you can revert. But otherwise, I think it can be nice.
Okay, no, fuck it, always. Any other changes? Oh,
yeah, I didn't say you could go.
Sorry, my bad.
Let's go back to input. Oh, sorry, gameplay. Yes, gameplay. Show numbers for cooldown is helpful, I think. It's not necessary. I was looking to see if you would accept being a bit closer zoomed in. Like
I knew it. I knew it.
You start the game and you zoom out, and it's kind of like, you know what it feels like? It feels like you're playing on console, on the couch. Your 100 screen TV is like 40 meters away from you, and you're sitting there on the couch like a potato. That's how it feels like how far away you are. Right, but micro is gonna be hard. It will still work. I was just wondering.
I'll zoom in however much you want me to.
Well, I believe in personal autonomy. I'm not gonna cross your boundaries, but
no, tell me what to go. I'll get used to whatever.
I was gonna propose 2400. And if you put both on 2400, then you won't accidentally zoom in or out. Not that I saw you have that problem, but then you don't have to do anything at the start of the game. Like, it'll always be where you want it to be.
I didn't even know that was an optional setting. No, I trust you because you wouldn't let me play grid, or you're letting me play grid because you acknowledge that it's probably better if you're starting out. Yes. You're just not used to it. There's a lot of things in like WoW where I feel the same way.
Sure, yeah. No, it's just better, and I'm a boomer that uses numpad for items. Do you have any hotkeys for your items? No.
My items, they're grids, so it's bound to like T and Y, G, H, and B and N. Sure. Okay. Okay. So T, Y, G, H, B. Okay. So T hotkey is going to be the most important. That's where your town portal is going to be. Yep. I've seen you lose your hero. You've even acknowledged that you were going to lose it, even though you had a town portal. You're like, oh, I think I'm going to lose it, and then a few seconds pass. Well, the issue, okay, the issue was not just that the key binding, it's that you got to remember, I'm trying to remember my keybind to select the hero in general, and it's like, I'm not used to anything. Understand. That's totally normal. So then it's like I have to, okay, what's the keybind of the hero? Okay, I selected the hero. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, what is the key? It's constant calculations in my head, and then it's dead. And eventually, I realize I'm going to be in that mindset. I just say, you know what? Fuck it. It's dead. Yep. Understand. And I'm stupid, but yeah. It's like when you scouted someone and they were like, dude, you know he was going mass Bat Riders. And you're like, no, I don't know that. I saw his base, yes, but I don't actually make notes of the fact that it's Bat Riders and what I need to do. I have no clue. Yeah, understandable. I think this is all fine. Settings are good. Could you start a game versus AI just to fix the last couple of things? Last time you were on formations. I think your chat
No, back.
How
All
do
the way
okay?
back.
Oh, okay.
Escape. Yeah. Single player. Your chat helped you to remove formations.
Yeah.
How about every time you want additional explanation for why I'm suggesting something, you can ask me. Otherwise, I tend to like ramble on about the reason.
No, I will ask. I will. Don't worry.
Okay.
How do I queue versus AI?
Yeah, like that, custom game.
Okay.
But then instead of one of the custom maps, up one level.
So not
go
my
to
Dix
Frozen
folder.
Throne.
Booty
Not
Bay?
the Dix folder. I am not interested in Dix whatsoever.
Okay.
Go to Frozen Throne. Just to make that clear. And I don't know what you think you read in our Discord chat log, because I don't see that word there. Doesn't matter which map. Go ahead and create.
All right, we'll go Emerald Grove or Gardens, my favorite map, and then just start.
Yeah, just start. Doesn't matter.
All right. Oh, I'm human.
Okay. So you've turned on your creep icons. You have turned off formations. This is good. And there's one more thing you could do, which is to double-click the double axis. What that does is it makes sure you are always blue, the enemy is always red. Not a lot of eye candy, but very easy to recognize red on the minimap. Otherwise, you are sometimes subject to
Wouldn't that grief you in a free-for-all?
What's that?
Wouldn't that grief you in a free-for-all?
Yes. But
Okay,
we're
so
not going to play free-for-all. We're going to
Got
play
it.
one-on-one.
I see. Am I good to quit, or is that it?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We can jump into it.
All right.
So we'll start with just the ladder game. We're going to just take it as it goes. And then if there's any need to set up a one-on-one with me where we go through a couple of moves and so on, we can do that later. But let's jump right into the action first.
Okay, versus. So race.
Any race you like.
So here, I'll tell you my thought process on each one. I don't know late game. So Orc to me is nostalgic, but is the biggest noob class, and it makes me angry when I see it. That's how I feel about Orc. Sure. Human, nothing really interests me on it. Maybe priests are cool. Sorc, I feel like I wouldn't be able to manage those at all. And I don't like how they build, and you can like rush building stuff quicker and it costs gold. I hate that. Annoys me. Undead has the best music, and I like that. And then Night Elf, I like druids. They're my favorite in all fantasy games. So Night Elf, I like a lot. But I don't like having to uproot my buildings.
Sure. Yeah, Ancient of War creeping, you think is tedious. You've seen it on melee games.
Yes.
You don't like it.
Yeah, but like there's something about every race I don't like. So
Sure.
I'm going to let you pick. That's my thought process and what I know about everything. You pick completely.
The way you feel about Orc is how I feel about Elf.
Okay, so late game is different.
Well, yeah, it makes me worse at the race when I think they're like cheesy, cheap rush lamers, right? Imbalanced, like stupid, overpowered blade, this and that. I feel that way about Elf, and it makes me play them somewhat worse. So I feel like you should probably not roll Orc because you're going to be working against your preferences.
Okay.
We're going to try and help you beat Orc with whatever race. That will give you satisfaction. They are your boogeyman.
Yeah, I don't like Orc. I did 4 games, and I think 3 out of 4 were against Orc. I lost 3 out of 4. I won the other one.
Yeah. So we should take that as a challenge. That'll be the beginning narrative.
All right.
And we'll play Elf.
So is Elf in like the highest end of this game the cheesiest?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think Orc is probably cheesiest.
Okay. And what's your favorite race?
Orc is my favorite. I've competed with all 4 races, the most with Orc, then Human, then Elf, then Undead. But Orc is, let's say, my main, as you call it. But I like playing all 4. I don't have any negative feelings towards playing with any race.
All right. I'll be honest, I'm feeling Undead.
You feeling Undead? Or let's go Undead then.
I'm feeling Undead. I have no clue what I'm doing, so...
First placement game. Mood matters, we go with the heart. Let's go with Undead.
Wait, why is it my first place? Did it just reset?
It's race-based. It recognizes that your skill with every race is not going to be the same, so they split it. It's one of the good things Blizzard did with this ladder.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I was wondering. All right. Am I ready to queue?
Do you want any pre-talk about what's going to be happening in the game?
Absolutely, yes, please.
Okay, so when the game begins, you're familiar with the basics. 3 acolytes, 1 ghoul. All right, you have 3 acolytes and 1 ghoul. Acolytes mine gold. and ghouls mine lumber.
Well, I understand that, but like, how many ghouls do I make? What priority building? Give me the first 10 seconds.
Sure. First thing you do is to make one acolyte. You will send all acolytes to mine, and you'll send the ghoul to mine. Then you immediately, as soon as you can, you pull one of the acolytes on the mine, and you build a... Let's see, what build are we going to go for? Altar and crypt at the same time, with that same acolyte.
Not a ziggurat.
Not a ziggurat. Altar and crypt. You have one acolyte in training, then you go to the gold mine, and then as you have gold, you make a ziggurat while still on 4 acolytes. Then you're going to make the 5th.
Okay.
And that's going to streamline your build a bit. Now, I was watching your Night Elf games, and just to give everyone kind of an idea where I think you're at in terms of skill, we have a third-party ladder called W3 Champions.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit more competitive, but there's a lot of new players there as well.
Really?
I think, yeah. Even though it's called W3 Champions and it's another loop to jump through, right? Like, you need to actually install it, so you think it's all going to be sweaty tryhards. But they can be really bad as well.
Maybe you just aren't good at telling when people are like actually new, like, because you're so high. Like, if I see someone in WoW that's 1800, they're not new, but I would refer to them as very bad.
I know what you're thinking, and that was true a year ago, but I've started casting. I've done 40 episodes of Bronze League Heroes now, and I have been eye-opened on how bad people can be. No offense, you know, everyone is saying RTS is hard, but people can be so bad, honestly, and your play looks similar to that.
Okay. I guess I'll take that as... Okay.
I think it's a compliment because it's not grass league.
All right.
There are people that lose their first 5 games on BNet, and you won one of them, so not bad. And I saw in your play certain things reflected. So you're kind of playing like a campaign player right now.
Yeah.
You don't really have a clear goal. You don't know what your win conditions are. Obvious, right? How would you know? You lack the context to know those things.
Sure.
So as we play, I'll be talking a little bit without overwhelming you about what are the general win conditions. And in an RTS generally, and I think you probably know this, but I'll say it possibly ad nauseum, you want to get to your win conditions and to your goals as soon as money allows. Which means we're going to try to focus on not queuing up 7 archers in one Ancient of War, because it'll be clogging up resources that will prevent you from doing something else that is currently needing to be done. We're going to be relatively fast on teching to tier 2. In your elf games, you were like, all right, let's make a bunch of archers. Maybe I should need a 4th Moonwell. Chat, what do I need? Do I need a shop? Oh, I need a lumber mill. Elf, of course, doesn't have a lumber mill. They just have the upgrade building Hunter's Hole. But you're getting all these things, and it's exactly how I play new games. I don't know what to do, so I get a little bit of everything. But generally in Warcraft 3 competitive 1v1, we want to get to tier 2 relatively fast. Our goal is fast second hero. That's generally always a good thing to aim for with every race. So this is always going to be true. Fast second hero.
Do heroes split XP?
Goal. Yes.
Okay, they do.
Yeah, you can get XP globally. So if you kill something across the map, it'll be split among all heroes that are far away. If all heroes are near, they also split everything. But if one hero is near and one is far, only the near hero gets XP. No matter what, XP is not getting lost if you are level 4 or below.
I didn't know that. So if I have 2 heroes in my camp and I go kill a creep, or they're in my base, and I go kill a creep with only units, no heroes, both my heroes split the XP from the base, assuming they're level 1.
Yeah, correct. That's correct. That's correct. And if you want to make sure only one gets it, to funnel all resources to one, then you have to create 1200 range away from the kill with the second hero that is not wanted there. 1200 range is the same range as a catapult.
Damn. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to remember what I do in the first 10 seconds. I'm going to queue it. Am I ready?
Yep.
Fuck. All right.
Any questions you have, let me know. Losing is okay.
Bro, I'm absolutely dead. I'm also just gonna go against the stream sniper. I already know, and they're gonna be good.
It doesn't matter in Warcraft 3 when people stream snipe. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, because Warcraft 3, you're not very vulnerable to cheese in general. It's not like StarCraft or Hearthstone, where if someone knows where you are, you're gonna be in trouble. It really doesn't matter. It's super easy to defeat them anyway. So he's Night Elf. Good start. Your APM is pretty good. Altar into crypt. Yeah, locations are good. Speed is good. We can work with this. You have 1 acolyte. You've remembered everything. Now we just wait for 150. We get the ziggurat. Build it close to the mine so that it can become a Nerubian tower, and later
like
on
here?
defend your. Yeah, sure. That's great.
And now I make another acolyte.
Yep, that's it.
All right,
So
easy start.
You can already rally the necropolis on your gold mine. Perfect. And then you take the crypt, because this is dead time. There's nothing to do. So you select your crypt, you rally it on the trees, generally next to the trees that are next to the crypt, so that it's a shorter walking distance. You'll start mining lumber faster. Perfect.
So I'm playing as well as you right now.
Pretty close to being on the same planet. Now you can make a Tomb of Relics.
A what?
A Tomb of Relics, the shop.
I make this now? Where do I put it here?
Yep. A little more defensively.
Which is where?
Try to hug around the necropolis, everything. Perfect.
Like that.
All right, and then we go back. Now you start your hero. It's going to be the Death Knight.
Death Knight's best?
When Ziggurat is done. Yeah, Death Knight is classic. And we start some ghouls
Oh yeah.
from the crypt. So generally try to queue only 1, not 2. So now you can make second Ziggurat.
Oh, where do I play here?
Pretty close to the first Ziggurat, so that all the Ziggurats together kind of
Like this?
are around your mine. Yeah, this is great.
Interesting.
Right. Now you queue up another ghoul to make sure that you always have ghouls in production. We're gonna go all the way to 20 population. How do you feel about the zoom level?
I'm fine. I didn't even notice until you said something. I'm okay.
Oh, good.
But I could even go in more if you needed, but it's.
I think this is fine. You're 20% more zoomed in than before, and
okay.
It's a good middle way between your level and mine.
How many ghouls should I have?
Keep making ghouls. So you only need 3 on lumber, but ghouls are also our military unit. So you're gonna be going over that number, and
so maybe
you
about
can
5?
just. Yeah, we're gonna keep making them actually. So go ahead and get a Tomb of Relics item, the Rod of Necromancy with your Death Knight. Perfect. And now take 3 ghouls with you from lumber. So you take
right
the
now?
3 ghouls. Yeah, you make them return lumber on the necropolis first.
Oh, so I get
And then
that.
we're gonna go. Yeah, you get the lumber back first. Take them with your hero. Put them all in the same control group and walk to the green
Death Coil?
camp. Doesn't matter which one. Yeah, we'll start with Death Coil. Do you see that frog? Kill that frog and make a skeleton from it. It will take about 4 seconds before you can actually make one out of it. Perfect.
What?
Now go to a green camp. You actually have enough money to tech to tier 2 now, so let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Now take one of your ziggurats and turn it into a Nerubian tower. This is for safety, to prevent all kinds of tomfoolery.
Like he could send in the Blade Master right now?
He's night elf, but yeah.
How do you know?
He could. It said so at the start of the game.
What? Oh, okay. I didn't know
go
it
to
said
the
that.
second camp.
This one?
Yeah, and keep making ghouls. That's a good death coil because you were full mana, and so now you're starting the resource of mana generation.
That's what I was thinking.
But no second coil, we're gonna preserve the rest. Once you have enough gold, 215, we're gonna make a graveyard. This will expedite your lumber gathering. Also make another skeletons with your Tomb of Rod of Necromancy. Yeah, you can make graveyard now.
Okay, graveyard. Okay. This one here.
Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna take one of the skeletons that's not in your control group. We're gonna send it to the enemy main base.
Which is up here.
Yep. And then you take the other skeleton with you. You can stay here for another corpse utilization, or you can kill this pig. Kill this pig in front of you. Yep.
Okay, damn, this weapon owns
skeletons.
Death Pact or
Unholy Aura. Unholy Aura. We're not generally not going to take death back. So now you can take this camp to your right at the gold mine.
Oh. Oh.
Third ziggurat will be a good time, so you can make sure to keep making units.
More units?
Yeah, let's make a third ziggurat.
Okay. Put it here? Or here, maybe?
Yep. Not in never in front.
Okay, so here.
Yeah. Can summon more skeletons. Kill the priest first. He's healing the ogre mage.
Oh.
There's a lot of creep efficiency mechanics.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Just killing small healers first.
Yeah, he should die first. You're totally right.
Pull the ghoul back so he doesn't die. Nice. So when your ghouls are low, instead of coiling them, you can send them home. They will heal at home, and then you replace them with ones from the base. It's a little tedious in micro, but it saves you the mana because you heal 2 health per second on the Blight with the ghouls.
Do you want to upgrade this or no?
Don't need. Let's make second hero Lich. We're also gonna go for a Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. Okay, so
this will have to be in front because you have no space. This is fine. Yep. And then also go to tier 3. So you're noticing how fast the tier up timing actually is.
Oh wow, yeah, this is way faster. Should I be taking more gold with me, maybe, because I don't need that many mining?
Yeah, exactly. You can take a couple of more ghouls,
and maybe
but send the low one back. Perfect.
I see.
And then you're also gonna sell the cloak.
Oh.
This is gonna be too hard for you to use anyway. And then buy a new rod.
Damn, I'm a rod spammer.
Yeah, it's a rod spammer because they give a lot of extra free units in the start.
Yeah, no, it's huge. I didn't realize how strong this was. Should I get this creep over here, maybe?
Yep.
Okay, when do I want to build another...
You're gonna want to start adding some fiends. Kill that critter that you see above you to summon skeletons. Critters are a resource for undead. You're gonna start a... Not that one. Start a crypt fiend from your crypt. Maybe even 2, so you don't have to look at it too often. Nice. Fiend, not ghoul.
Oh.
They're a bit hardier. Bring in your Lich. Summon skeletons.
What do I get first? Nova?
Nova, yes. And then we're gonna start this camp. Feel free to use both spells on the Ogre Mage to kill it faster. And you can make another...
I do so much damage.
It's a lot of damage. We're gonna do that on a hero when we meet them. You can also start making a obsidian statue from the Slaughterhouse.
Obsidian statue?
From the new building. And then if you could take the Slaughterhouse and the Crypt and bind them to a control key, and then also rally them on top of your Death Knight. That way all your units will come to you automatically. So you take your Crypt and your Slaughterhouse, you group them together in a building, in a control group. Like 4, for instance. The Crypt and the Slaughterhouse. The Crypt and the 2 unit producing structures, yeah.
Wait, how do I... Okay.
Hold shift,
there we go, got
and then control 4, and then rally them on top of your Death Knight. Perfect. So that will follow you until the Death Knight dies, if he dies.
Oh. Okay, let's bring these guys out because they're lower.
Cool.
All right. What do I do now?
Right-click the touch of healing on the statue. So in order to make sure it auto-casts, you right-click the green one.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, It's a healer. I've never used this unit before.
It's so good. And then the Lich is going to buy an item from the Tomb of Relics. It's going to be Orb of Corruption.
Why on Lich?
Because he's ranged, even though he doesn't need it to amplify, to give him the ability to attack air, we're going to creep this camp below you. He's much more likely to apply the effect than a Death Knight would be. He's a great damage dealer, yeah. So keep making units, add your fiends to your control group as well.
Oh my, where are my fiends?
Yeah, they were rallied on your trees, yeah. We add them to the group.
Gloves of Haste. I should probably put that on my Lich because he attacks more orb, right?
Perfect.
Okay. Making a range control group?
Yeah, just put everything in one group and statue by themselves. Statue cannot be with army. So everything is in one group. You take the statue out.
Okay.
Statue cannot be in the same group, which it is right now.
Oh, you're right, it is. Okay. What do I learn? Death Coil or...
Yeah, Death Coil. Always prioritize the active over the aura with every hero.
Okay.
Okay,
so what should I be doing now?
Because you have a lot of money, we're going to just exaggerate a bit. We'll go to your base first. We'll make sure your macro is in order before we do other things. Make 2 fiends. Yes, make an abomination.
Okay.
And also go to your graveyard and get an upgrade or 2, like attack the right side 2 ones. The 2 on the right side, the claw, yeah, and that one. And then we'll make another ziggurat. So now we're making sure that our macro is in order. We're gonna not be out of supply anytime soon. Doesn't matter where you make it, just make it anywhere.
Well, that's gonna grief them.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have enough wood. Speed is more important than the placement. All right.
I see.
Now, 10 minutes ago we scouted his main. We're gonna take a look at it now to see what we saw. Okay, we don't see much. Now we go to the shop. Is the shop still available above you? About 1 click above you.
Oh,
there it is.
He's here.
Coil Nova a bear. Coil Nova a bear.
Oh,
Yeah. Good. Attack it. Nice. Let's do the same thing on another one. You have the confidence advantage. He's running even though he's stronger. Kill another bear. Ignore his hero. Ignore his hero. Nice, nice. Kill that bear.
Okay,
Perfect.
kill the bear.
Now kill the archers and the bears. And make more units if you remember.
Which ones?
Anything. Speed is more important than what is good.
Okay.
You can coil your fiend if you're on time.
He mana burn me.
Burn too. It's fine. It's fine. So now you have skeletons. You can summon skeletons.
Oh. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. It's going well. It's going well. Demon died. He does have Ankh. Nice frost armor. So you can also use your Wand of Mana Steel on the demon.
Oh, it steals mana.
And now you can coil him.
Sure.
Nice.
Okay, he's dead?
Good. Very good. Very good.
Oh, crap. I gotta get... I need mana.
Would you say the fight is going well or poorly?
Very well.
Okay, so now you have time to macro. Anytime the fight is going well, you have time to macro. So go again to your buildings. Perfect, perfect. And we'll start another round of production, right?
I should turn and hit this guy, right?
Nice, very nice, good. So now we're thinking, okay, he's got bears. All right. You don't have to chase anymore. You can kill the Naga. You can also steal more mana with the Wand of Mana Steel.
Yeah. I just really want to coil thingamajig. Ooh. Now he's slowed.
Nice Nova, nice Nova. You can coil him if you steal mana. Coil your own Lich. Steal mana and coil your Lich.
Oh. Shit, I fucked up.
No, it's fine.
Dang,
We're gonna walk
suck.
back for a bit. No, you're doing good. Yeah, you won. Okay.
Wait, he just left?
He called it. He called GG. He's waiting for you to respond.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Wow. What? Why did he have nothing?
He crept. So both of you have your own skills, right? He was better at creeping. We should actually take a look at the replay if it's not too dry for you.
I'm down for replays.
Okay, press the I in the top right on your score screen, watch replay. So you both have your own skills. You were guided with some purpose towards a fast tier 3, right? And he crept more than you. But he wasn't ready yet. It went a little bit too fast for him. He had a lot of bears, and he was about to unlock the potential of his army by turning them into master training. But I think he missed a couple of beats on macro. He was a little bit late.
I know. I played Night Elf. I remember you have to like upgrade them 3 times before they can actually be useful.
Yeah, twice.
Twice.
Either he forgot to transform them or the upgrade wasn't finished.
I did that before.
So, yeah, I think this is a perfect illustration of why going to tier 2 fast, getting Lich fast, and then getting the orb fast, and then moving into the map has an advantage.
What does the orb do?
It does 5 bonus damage, which is maybe 20% bonus damage, which is whatever, it's cool. But it also drops their armor by -4. Every point of armor
crazy.
That's insane. Every point of armor is 6% effective health. So you're essentially dropping his effective health by 24% off the base amount.
So if I was really sweating, as soon as the orb procs, I should put my Lich to attack someone else? Or maybe I should just Zug 1 unit down ASAP.
Yeah, both of those thoughts are good, because you're thinking, I could apply the effect to many different targets, but actually, your second thought is better. Extreme focus fire.
Okay.
So if we're just going to speed it up a bit...
What the? His Ancient War is over in Africa.
Yeah. So he probably knows the game meta better. He went for like the correct heroes. He had better creeping speed than you. He was better in a lot of ways, but in the fight he choked because you entered with purpose. You coil Nova aggressively, you focus his units, and because you were so confidently moving
this
into it...
This guy's attacking with his base? I'm glad I'm not playing that. Fuck that. I'm glad I didn't choose this shit. Holy, look at this! It died! That's a misplay, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
This is actually why, for people of your level, around bronze, I don't recommend Ancient of War creeping, because there's a lot of ways it can go wrong. But he's still level 2 though. Like, it's not terrible for him because you don't follow up attack.
Why is he creeping over here? What is he gonna do? What is he doing?
He's not. I think he doesn't know the map. He's checking everything.
But he's doing this!
He remade it. He remade the Ancient of War.
I understand, but like he's doing...
So I think he's a returning player, that remembers Ancient War creeping, but doesn't know the map, so he doesn't know how strong everything is. That's why he misjudged.
Or he watched your stream and thought, I could do that.
If he watched my stream, I don't know where he got Dark Ranger second from.
Dark Ranger is sick, though, to be honest.
He just scrolled the beasted on creeps. I mean, it's very effective creeping. Now I know why he crept so fast. He used a 400 gold item to creep a little faster.
This guy's near my base.
He never attacked. Imagine if he did. You would have panicked.
Yeah, I would have been freaked out if he just attacked me for a second, you know?
Pause for a second. Look at his base.
Okay,
Or you can
pause.
slow down, right? So he has one Ancient of Lore. He's going to tier 3. He's making bears, but his tier 3 is relatively slow. And he's also a little low on lumber. And his Hunter Soul is probably upgrading bears, if we take a look at it. Yeah, so he's getting Strength of the Wild. This is a common mistake at low level. People prioritize upgrades way too much. Because people think, oh, you know, I want to make sure that these are like going to be all badass. This is like campaign level thinking. To upgrade everything first and then finally make units. Druids of the Claw don't even have benefit of upgrades yet until they become master training.
You should prioritize getting them to the master training always.
Absolutely.
Then
he's spending 100/50 and he's delaying his second lore, which means once tier... Yeah,
I did the same thing.
Of course. I do the same thing when I play a new RTS for the first time. This is like casual level thinking, which is fine, but more effective is to make sure that you got your key units in time. So I saw you do this camp with 3 archers.
Yeah, this was, I think you messaged me, you're like, hey, your confidence is off the charts, but still a misplay.
Yeah, I mean,
Drain
you nearly
Life.
lost your demon. Drain Life was buffed like pretty recently, about 6 years ago. It's quite good now, but we don't see it a lot.
I mean, they're drain lifing at full HP though. Shouldn't they send in the archer, tank, and then drain life?
Yeah, he could tank with Dark Ranger and then Drain Life would be more effective. So you see, he's very low on lumber. He probably doesn't have master training yet on his bears. He has a double attack upgrade for bears, but he has no master training. Can you click a bear? Yeah, so he doesn't have master training, he forgot, but they're 2-1 upgraded. But these bears, as you see, don't have armor upgrades or attack upgrades. They only have upgrades once they're Druids of the Claw bear form. So this is like a timing issue and a prioritization issue by him. And now you met, he's not ready. He's probably upgrading master training. He's level 4-3, yeah? You're level 3-1 because we spend half the game standing still and talking about things. Technically, your creeping pace was very, very low, but it's normal because you have to deal with like the time lag of getting your actions approved by me, and then
of course.
That's always going to make you play worse as well.
Wow. Yeah, I was freaking out. How should I use my Rod of Necromancy? Do I just hit this in a fight? Just hit it?
Yeah, non-stop. Basically, if you have a rod and there's a corpse, you use it. And this is because it makes you do everything better. Rods give you scouting, they tank for you, they do bonus damage, so you're creeping faster, they help you in a fight. Almost always, if you see it's available, just click it.
I see. Yeah, same with the mana stealing. I was like, should I use this? I was thinking about giving it to my Lich, stealing mana, and then kind of colding, but I was just too panicky.
Sure, yeah. Usually you want mana items on DK because he's the one that's going to save everybody. He's pretty tanky himself, but if Lich drops low, you want to be able to have a mana item to coil your Lich and save it.
I see what you're saying. Damn.
Cool. That was an encouraging start.
Absolutely. Time to trim down the ego.